تَخِرُّ مَرَّةً وَتَسْتَقِيمُ مَرَّةً. The example of a believer is like a corn ear, like a corn plant. مثل السنبلة, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned, الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله كمثل سنبلة أنبتت سبع سنابل. Like a sumbula. Sumbula is a corn in which in every ear there are grains. The believer is like a sumbula. And the wind comes, it moves it to this way or that way, but it does not break it. The Prophet said, تَخِرُّ مَرَّةً وَتَسْتَقِيمُ مَرَّةً. Yes, the winds blow. The heavy winds blow, but it does not break it. It moves one side, it moves the other side, it stands up after that. That should be the way the believer is. Yes, the problems come, the difficulties come. Yeah, you can move on this side, on that side, you can. You should be also not inflexible, you should not be rigid. Understand the situation and live, but stand up after that. But then he said the kafir is like a stiff tree. Stand like that, and then the wind comes and breaks it and uproots it. The believer is the one who understands the situation, and believer is the one who lives in every situation. In another place, the Prophet said, "An Abi Sa'id al-Khudri radiyallahu anhu, and the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam قال: مثل المؤمن كمثل الفرس على أخيته يجول ثم يرجع إلى أخيته وإن المؤمن يسهو ثم يرجع إلى الإيمان." He said the example of a believer is like a horse that is tied to its stud. It goes, moves here and there, and then goes back to its stable. A horse may wander, but comes back to its home. But a donkey does not. If a donkey loses the way, it does not come back. A horse can come back. That's why in another hadith he said, Munafiq is like a donkey. But the believer is like a horse. It knows its place, moves. As yajulu, summa yarja. Sometime he may forget. But he comes back to Iman, comes back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If somehow shaitan comes and takes him away from the path of Allah, he goes around and then he can come back to his home. And his home is Iman. His home is faith. So Rasulullah said, this is very beautiful. Learn from that. Learn from your daily life, how you are living. Learn from the honeybee, learn from the date palm, learn from the animals, from anything. Allah's creation is there. Everything is an ayah. Everything is a sign. In another hadith, the Prophet said, إِنَّ الْمُؤْمِنَ لِلْمُؤْمِنِ كَالْبُنْيَانِ يُشُدُّ بَعْضُهُ بَعْضًا. The Prophet said, the mu'min, the believer, for the other believer is like a brick, like a building. Every brick is supporting the other. This is the way how the believers are. They care for each other, they support each other. كَالْبُنْيَانِ يَشُدُّ بَعْضُهُ بَعْضًا. It's a building. In a building, if the bricks are not supporting the other, the building is going to collapse. The building is not going to help. الْمُؤْمِنُ لِلْمُؤْمِنِ كَالْبُنْيَانِ يَشُدُّ بَعْضُهُ بَعْضًا. In another place, the Rasulullah said, الْمُؤْمِنُ مِرْآةُ أَخِيهِ. The believer is like a mirror for his brother. What does the mirror do? You stand before the mirror and tell you, change this, correct this. This is not right, this is not right. Very silently. And it does not save the picture. That means it sees your problem and it does not save it. It does not produce it to someone else. It's not a camera. Mirror is just reflection. Tells you, correct it, and then after that, forget it. And that's the way the believer should be. If you see the problem in the brother, tell the brother, this is the problem. And the brother will take it and will not break the mirror, because the brother told him that, hey, there is a spot on your face. It's not going to hit the mirror. It's going to correct that mistake. It's a silent corrector. People correct each other. They care for each other. Al-mu'minu mir'atu akhi. A believer is the mirror for his brother. And the Prophet ﷺ said in another hadith, مَثَلُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ فِي تَوَادِّهِمْ وَتَرَاحُمِهِمْ كَمَثَلِ الْجَسَدِ الْوَاحِدِ إِذَا اشْتَكَى مِنْهُ عَضْمٌ تَدَاعَى لَهُ سَائِرُ الْجَسَدِ بِالسَّهْرِ وَالْحُمَّةِ. The believers, in their love, in their care, in their concern for each other, is like one body. If one part of the body has pain, the whole body has pain. The whole body suffers, cannot sleep, have fever, because there is a pain somewhere. And that's the way the believer should be. Wherever there is difficulty, if the people are suffering, if your own brothers and sisters are suffering, you should be suffering. You should be thinking of them. You should say, how can we correct that? How we can improve the situation? How we should care for each other? إِذَا اشْتَكَى مِنْهُ عَضْوٌ تَدَاعَى لَهُ سَائِرُ الْجَسَدِ بِالسَّهْرِ وَالْحُمَّةِ. When you read this ahadith of the Prophet ﷺ, you say, how Rasulullah ﷺ was thinking of the believers. And think of the mind of Rasulullah ﷺ, how he was thinking that his followers should be. And this is the way he wanted to train. This is the way he wanted to be. He wanted to see his people, his followers, become the best people on this face of this earth. And this is what we are supposed to be. So that تَكُونُوا شُهَدَاءَ عَلَى النَّاسِ وَيَكُونُ الرَّسُولُ عَلَيْكُمْ شَهِيدًا. So that you become the witnesses of Allah to mankind. As the Rasul is, as the Messenger is a witness towards you. I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to increase Iman in our heart and give us the character of Iman. Give us the qualities of Iman so that we live with each other, caring for each other, respecting each other, honoring each other. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه الطيبين الطاهرين. I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us the real character of Iman in our life and make us true believers and the real believers. True believers, that means the beliefs are right, and the real believers, that means the believers is reflecting in their life, in their character, in their relations, in their families, in their relations, in their communities, in their relations in the world. The challenges, my brothers and sisters, are many, and the difficulties are there all the time. But we should not be intimidated by the challenges. We should not be frightened. We should rather take our position in the right way and always follow the right path. And you will see suddenly the change is going to take place. Suddenly the things are going to become better, inshallah. And the clouds of depression are going to go away. And the happiness, inshallah, is going to come to us and through us, inshallah, to the world. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us that way of life. There is, alhamdulillah, is a good conference that is coming up towards the end of this month in the Memorial Day weekend. And that conference is called Revival of Islamic Spirit, RIS, not IRS, RIS conference, inshallah. So this is, RIS is an important group that have been doing good work, alhamdulillah, reminding the people about how to revive the spirit of Iman, how to revive the spirit of Islam. And there are a number of scholars are coming from all over the world to speak, inshallah, on this conference. It will be here in our neighborhood, in the Long Beach Convention Center. So I hope you will get the tickets and be there, inshallah, during this conference. Also, we have some other programs and activities here at the Islamic Society, and would like you to continue working together and join with each other. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us and bless our community and keep us always on the right path. Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala abdika wa rasulika Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa ala man tabi'ahum bi ihsanin ila yawmiddin, khususan ala al-khulafa'i al-arba'a Abi Bakr wa Umar wa Usman wa Ali wa ala al-sayyidain al-shahidain أبي محمد الحسن وأبي عبد الله الحسين وعلى أمهما فاطمة الزهراء وعلى عميه المعظمين المكرمين عند الله والناس الحمزة والعباس وعلى سائر الصحابة والتابعين ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين وعنا معهم بفضلك وكرمك يا أكرم الأكرمين ويا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم حبب لنا الإيمان وزينه في قلوبنا وكره إلينا الكفر والفسوق والعصيان واجعلنا من الراشدين. اللهم إنا نسألك العفو والعافية والمعافاة الدائمة والفوز بالجنة والنجاة من النار. عباد الله رحمكم الله، إن الصلاة تنهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر ولذكر الله أكبر، فأقيموا الصلاة.